Capricorn, the relentless climber, the ambitious workaholic, the stone-faced leader who sacrifices everything for a goal. They're often stereotyped as control freaks, always searching for the next mountain to conquer. But this picture is flat, a two-dimensional sketch of a three-dimensional soul. We all see their ambition, but few understand the true source of a Capricorn's power. What if their legendary drive isn't just about hard work? What if it's a potent synergy of profound psychological resilience and deep-rooted mystical symbolism that makes them one of the most formidable signs of the Zodiac? Watch this video until the end and get ready to understand the Capricorn sign in a way you never have before. Let's start with the trait everyone thinks they know: discipline. For the Capricorn archetype, discipline isn't just about waking up early or sticking to a schedule. It represents a spiritual orientation. It's the very foundation of their power, a sacred act that aligns their inner world with their outer reality. In astrology, this comes directly from their ruling planet, Saturn. Saturn is often called the great teacher or taskmaster of the Zodiac, the planet of structure, karma, time, and responsibility. Where others see Saturn as a force of limitation, the Capricorn archetype understands it as the divine architect, providing the framework necessary for anything of value to be built. Within this astrological framework, Capricorns seem to carry the profound cosmic truth that nothing worthwhile comes easily or overnight. This isn't a pessimistic view, it's a patient one. While others might chase instant gratification, the Capricorn plays the long game, laying each brick of their empire with intention. This methodical approach is sometimes mistaken for being slow, but it's part of their power. They are building something that will last, something that can withstand the storms of time. Their discipline isn't a prison, it is the ultimate freedom. It frees them from the chaos of impulsivity, the weakness of indecision, and the regret of a life half-lived. What people can mistake for coldness is a deep, internal focus. They don't get easily distracted by drama or fleeting trends because their energy is committed to a higher purpose. Each act of self-control, each sacrifice made for a long-term goal, isn't just a step towards success, it's an offering. It's a demonstration of their commitment to the laws of creation. Within this view, they aren't just working. They are engaging in a sacred practice of manifestation, proving that with enough structure and focus, you can bend reality to your will. One of the most underestimated powers of the Capricorn archetype is its relationship with failure. To the outside world, they might seem terrified of failure, a perfectionist who can't stand to lose. But the deeper truth is that they can be alchemists of adversity. They don't just endure hardship, they can transform it. They possess a remarkable capacity to take the lead in the face of failure, pressure, and pain, and transmute it into the gold of wisdom, strength, and resolve. Challenges that would break other signs seem to only make them stronger. This is because, at their core, they view obstacles not as punishments, but as opportunities for growth, karmic lessons, said to be delivered by their ruling planet, Saturn. Saturn's energy, in astrological belief, teaches that true strength is forged in the fires of trial. So when they face a setback, they don't crumble. Instead, a quiet, powerful mechanism activates. They can become analytical, detached, and strategic, assessing the damage, extracting the lesson, and rebuilding on a stronger foundation. This resilience inspires awe and sometimes intimidation. People see them get knocked down and watch, bewildered, as they get back up not just as a survivor, but more powerful than before. They rarely complain or seek pity. Their struggle is often a private, internal process of refinement. What others perceive as emotional distance during a crisis is intense focus. They are the anchor in the storm, not because they don't feel the waves, but because they know how to become one with their power. This isn't just about being tough. It symbolizes a deep, intuitive understanding of life's cycles. They know that every winter is followed by a spring. This ability to turn every wound into a source of power is one of the most profound secrets to their formidable nature. Every zodiac sign has ambition, but Capricorn's is thought to operate on a different plane. It's not the fiery, ego-driven ambition of a Leo or the scattered, curious ambition of a Gemini. Capricorn's ambition is architectural. It's methodical, patient, and deeply rooted in the practical realities of the material world, a gift from their earth element. They aren't just dreamers, they are builders. They don't just see the finished castle. They see every stone and the precise order in which they must be placed. This is where their power becomes almost uncanny. The Capricorn archetype has an innate ability to see the blueprint of success. When they set a goal, their mind automatically begins to reverse engineer it, breaking down a massive objective into a series of logical, manageable steps. This hyper-practical approach helps ensure their achievements are sustainable, enduring structures. They are masters of turning grand visions into actionable plans. This is connected to their status as a cardinal earth sign. Cardinal means they are initiators. Earth means they are grounded in what is real and tangible. This combination makes them the ultimate manifestors in the astrological world. They don't just wish for things to happen, they create the conditions for them to happen. They have the patience to do the unglamorous work necessary for greatness, understanding that empires aren't built in a day. People often see their caution as a weakness, but they fail to understand its strategic brilliance. They assess risks with a clear eye and test the ground before they build on it. This ensures that when they finally reach the peak, they are standing on a mountain they built themselves, solid and unshakable. Their ambition isn't just a desire, it's a calling to bring order and structure to the world. Here we venture deeper into the symbolism of Capricorn. Beyond their psychological strengths lies a more esoteric concept, that of the cosmic lawmaker. They are seen as having a profound, innate understanding of the structures and rules that govern systems. Ruled by Saturn, the planet of law and order, they aren't just content to follow the rules. They feel a deep-seated need to understand, define, and when necessary, create them. This power often manifests in a very practical way. In any group or organization, they can naturally become the one who establishes order. They create the systems, define the roles, and hold everyone, including themselves, to a high standard. This might be misread as being controlling or rigid. But what's happening is that they are channeling a higher principle of order, believing that a clear structure is the most efficient path to collective success. The more mystical interpretation of this trait is that they have the authority to not just enforce rules, but to actually define them. They can set the standard for what is acceptable and what is excellent. This is why so many Capricorns are found in positions of leadership as founders, judges, and architects of new systems. They don't just play the game, they design the board. And here's the most hidden part of this power. Because they understand rules so deeply, they also know precisely when a rule needs to evolve. This isn't reckless rebellion. It's a calculated, strategic move made to achieve a higher aim. They will follow the law to the letter until the law becomes an obstacle to progress or a greater good. Then, with the same deliberation with which they enforced the old rule, they will work to establish a new, better one. The power of Capricorn is a complex and beautiful tapestry, woven from threads of earthly discipline and cosmic mystery. If this exploration of the sea goat's soul resonated with you, please give this video a like to help it reach others. Subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into the truths of the Zodiac, and don't forget to hit the bell so you never miss an update. Now, I want to hear from you. What's a hidden strength you possess that most people overlook? And for those who know a Capricorn, what power have you witnessed in them that leaves you in awe? Share your experiences in the comments below. When people think of healing signs, they often picture the watery compassion of Pisces or the nurturing care of Cancer. Few would point to the stoic, reserved Capricorn. And yet, one of their most profound and secret powers is a unique ability to heal. It isn't the effusive, emotional healing of other signs. It is a quiet, powerful, and deeply practical form of restoration. Their healing power is said to stem from their grounding earth energy and their methodical Saturnian nature. When someone is in crisis, they are often lost in a storm of emotion. The Capricorn is the unshakable rock in that storm. They don't get swept up in the drama. Instead, they provide something incredibly potent: stability. Their calm presence can be a balm to a frantic soul. They listen, and then they begin to gently restore order. Their brand of healing is practical. They won't just offer a shoulder to cry on. They'll help make a budget, research a new apartment, or formulate a step-by-step plan to get a life back on track. They heal by helping to fix the broken structures in someone's life. This ability is so potent that it's often described in astrological lore as a talent for restoration and comfort. This power extends beyond the emotional. Many Capricorns are drawn to fields that involve physical restoration, whether it's medicine, engineering, or craftsmanship. They have a gift for seeing what is broken and intuitively knowing how to make it whole again. They are the friend who not only listens to your heartbreak, but also helps you assemble your new furniture. This silent, steady, and practical support is a superpower they often wield without even realizing it. Now we arrive at one of the most mystical sources of Capricorn's power. In some ancient myths and Neoplatonic philosophy, the constellation of Capricorn is known as the Gateway of the Gods. While its opposite sign, Cancer, was considered the gate of man through which souls descended to Earth, Capricorn was seen as the portal through which souls could ascend back to the spiritual realm. This tradition casts Capricorn as a keeper of a sacred threshold, a symbolic bridge between the material and the mystical. This ancient symbolism infuses the sign with a profound quality. The Capricorn is represented by the sea goat, a mythical creature that is half goat and half fish. The goat part is the master of the earthly plane, relentlessly climbing the highest mountains. It's pragmatic and grounded, but the fishtail connects it to the vast ocean of the collective unconscious, the realm of spirit and intuition. This duality is key to understanding their power. They are uniquely equipped to bring spiritual insights down to earth and give them form. They can take an intuition or a creative vision and build a tangible reality from it. While other signs might get lost in the dream, the Capricorn archetype has the rare ability to navigate both worlds. This is why many Capricorns, despite their practical demeanor, are said to have a deep, private, spiritual life or a powerful creative streak. They are often described as old souls, born with a sense of maturity and a quiet understanding of life. They are here not just to succeed in the world, but to master it, and in doing so, to show others a path. They symbolize that true power lies in mastering the earth without losing connection to the sea of spirit. While the idea of a magical Capricorn might seem contradictory, their power is, in fact, a form of potent earth magic. This isn't about spells or incantations. It's about a deep, spiritual connection to the material realm and the ability to manifest intentions into physical reality. In tarot, this is symbolized by the suit of pentacles, which represents mastery over the physical world, finances, and tangible success. Their magic works through an alignment with the principles of manifestation. They understand, on a deep level, that thought must be followed by action. They have the discipline to hold a single intention for years and consistently channel their energy toward it. This unwavering focus is a form of powerful will. While others might scatter their energy, they concentrate theirs like a laser, burning their vision into the fabric of reality. This is where their connection to the earth element becomes a mystical advantage. They are resourceful, able to create abundance from what's available. They have a talent for finding real-world solutions that work, This ability to work with the resources of the physical world, money, time, energy, and shape them to their will, is a form of alchemy. They can take a simple idea and build an empire around it, not through sheer luck, but through the disciplined application of earthly laws. Astrologers sometimes describe this as a power to shift outcomes. It might look like luck, but it's often the result of meticulous preparation. They plan for the long term and work harder than almost anyone. The universe seems to reward this level of commitment. Their power isn't flashy. It's the quiet, inexorable magic of a seed pushing its way through solid earth to reach the sun. No exploration of Capricorn's power would be complete without acknowledging the duality of their greatest strength, the influence of Saturn. Saturn is said to give them the authority, discipline, and resilience to achieve greatness, but it can also be the source of their deepest struggles. This is the final truth of their power. It comes with a profound weight. The blessing of Saturn is clear. It grants an unparalleled work ethic, a strong moral compass, and the ability to build a lasting legacy. It provides the structure to turn dreams into reality. It is the source of their reliability and the reason people turn to them in a crisis. But the burden of Saturn is that this authority can turn inward, becoming a harsh inner critic. The same high standards they apply to the world, they apply to themselves, often without mercy. This can lead to a relentless drive for perfectionism, a fear of vulnerability, and a tendency to neglect their emotional well-being. They may carry burdens that aren't theirs, feeling responsible for everything. Learning to manage this duality is the ultimate Capricorn lesson. Their journey is about learning to wield Saturn's power without letting it crush them. It's about understanding that true strength includes the ability to rest, to be vulnerable, and to accept imperfection. It's about learning to be a compassionate ruler to yourself, not just a demanding one. When they master this balance, when they can be both disciplined and gentle, ambitious and joyful, they unlock their highest potential, transforming Saturn's burden into its ultimate blessing. So, what makes Capricorn so powerful? It's not simply their ambition. It is the sacred discipline that turns work into worship. It's the alchemical resilience that can transform wounds into wisdom. It's the architectural mind that builds legacies, not just careers. It is the symbolic authority of the lawmaker, the quiet strength of the healer, and the profound wisdom of the keeper of the gateway between worlds. The deeper truth is that Capricorn's power is a perfect synthesis of the psychological and the mystical. They are the living embodiment of the sea goat, with their feet planted firmly on the highest peaks of earthly achievement and their soul forever connected to the deep, intuitive waters of the spirit. They are here to prove that some of the greatest magic of all is a focused will, an unbreakable spirit, and the courage to build your dreams into reality, one deliberate step at a time. Never forget the immense and unique power you hold. You don't just climb the mountain, you are the mountain. To discover what other secrets astrology has in store for you, click the link in the description for your free personalized reading. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Share your thoughts on this video in the comments section below. And until we meet again, may the stars guide your path to enlightenment. Thanks for watching.